drive past on the street, come back up the other sidewalk, and we still moving. Now that's about 1.5 miles, give or take. It don't matter what it is, because the most important thing, I'm getting to do something with my kids. You know what I mean? I'm getting to teach them how to evaluate situations and how to deal with it properly the way I would, because I learned so much and had my experiences so much greater than theirs. But I'm giving them my evaluations per their experience. And now they get to learn how to evaluate their safety and the safety of their brother. So sometimes I won't have to go, and I can be comfortable. They're gonna do it the way I do it. Going by themselves, one with him might not. But all 3 of them with him, one of them and 2 of them gonna check the other one that's trying to cut a corner and let them know, no, he needs to go right here. Because they notice how we evaluate these situations. You feel me? But now, most importantly, they're jogging and running in front of their little brother, and their little brother is only learning, this is how I'm supposed to be. This is how a family's supposed to be. This is how you raise a man. This is how a man's supposed to be. He's supposed to get up within his day and accomplish something. I don't have to get up today. I could be in the bed right now. My kid's out of school. I ain't gotta make breakfast. I ain't gotta work out. Nobody ain't waiting on me to get to a certain level of fitness so I can come and hit the football field or the track anymore. That's over and dead. So what do? I bring that same level of accomplishments to my family. And I instill that same level of accomplishment within my family. If I don't have nothing to do within my day, how am I gonna maintain any level of fitness? Why would I even get up out of bed if I don't create reasons and things to accomplish within my day to cause me to get up out of bed? There would not be a reason. I'd still be in the bed. Whatever toxins I put in my body years ago would still be there right now. I can burn that off and move on. I'm a whole new person. Your body rebuilds and regenerate all throughout the day. Why am I gonna try to hold that in? Okay, let's instill that in your family. Now I got a workout in already, not even counting them calories that I'm burning off to remove the toxins out of my body and to help me build. I'm turning around running a mile, or give or take, with my sons. Them moments, you can't rewrite them stories. And you definitely can't make them up, because if they didn't happen, your son's gonna remember they never happened. My dad ain't never did that with me. My dad ain't never considered that. I always tell them and make sure that affirmation is there, because they need to know, hey, y'all doing a great job, man. Y'all some amazing little brothers, man. Y'all the best big brothers that the Messiah can have, man. Y'all the way y'all be looking out for them. Make sure you letting them know that, so they feel good about that and they know what it's supposed to be. They don't even know it's coming. Give it to them anyway. You feel me? But they used to not like going for the same job. Now that they have a reason and they all have a part to play in it, they love going for the job now. They're trying to be first. So now we can't even all lead together. Either have them go up a different hill just so they can stay. I can stay along with them because I can't keep up with them. But it used to be keeping up with them was nothing, because they weren't putting it out. You can't force effort. Effort is something that a person gives at will. Because no matter what you force out of them, they're going to always hold back a little bit. But when you put them in a situation that they want to give, they're giving stuff that you don't even consider. You don't even know. They've been tired, and they still giving that effort. Okay, you create that with a level of want, where they want to be first. They want to accomplish this. They want to be known for this. Okay, so now when we're jogging, they want to go out as a group. They love people blowing their horn at us, talking about, hey man, good job, and giving me accolades and stuff, and they smiling and stuff because we all together. They love that. You got to create that environment within your household. And if you got young men within your household, you got to create that environment so they know what they're supposed to be doing as young men to become young kings. Then, if you got young ladies in your household, you got to create that environment so them young ladies know what that man that says that he's over her should be doing, how he should be striving, how he should be working hard. They would know without asking questions. They don't need no misinformation given to them. You have already done that. Can't beat it. You ain't already done that. You want a young lady to know how her man's supposed to lead her. You want a young man to know how he's supposed to lead his family. You want her to be okay with telling the man, get out. You ain't doing enough. You ain't done it. You don't have that drive to make me want to accomplish anything. You don't have that drive to support all of this family that you're trying to build while you're in and out my house. But then you want to create that man that any woman would be lucky to have, whether she's a good woman or not. I'm going to tell you this more than anything I have noticed. Bad women want good men too. So we got to create that. And the reason why we got to create that, because they're going to get with a bad woman and she going to try to tear him down. How he going to be able to evaluate that? How he going to be able to look back on that and say, not me. I know I'm in the right, and you ain't finna make me feel like I'm in the wrong and have me doing the things that I don't do. You ain't gonna make me so upset that I step up out of character and I'm not performing like a young king I am. And I know that I am because the things in my life that I've accomplished, I accomplished that. God put me in a position of being able to enjoy watching my young kings become kings. And I'm gonna make sure I stick around for it. And making sure I stick around for it, I do a mile with my brother, with my sons, my brothers. I do a mile with my sons, who are my brothers. Turn around, come back home, and do 2 to 3 more miles on a treadmill. Essentially, I'm gonna run and jog. I'm gonna walk as fast as possible. I'm not on the beach, in the park. I'm trying to get it. So right now, I'm trying to get it. But then when the running come up, every 100 meters, I switch. I jog 100 meters, I run 100 meters. I walk 100 meters, and I run 100 meters. Because I want to get it. But I don't have to do this. Nobody forced me to. I just know what type of life I want to live and how I want to feel when I wake up in my day, how I want to feel when I'm reaching, bending down to pick up something. I don't want them problems. The easy way to stay off medication is to never get on medication. You feel me? That's the easiest way. And if you know that you got something to live for, then live for it. But if you don't know what you got to live for, create that. Create that situation of what you got to live for. You ain't got to wait for somebody to give it to you. You ain't got to give me nothing. You ain't got to give me a reason to live. You ain't got to give me something to accomplish. You ain't got to give me a dang thing. I can do that on my own. I give it to myself. And since I'm more than willing to give it to myself, you can sit back and enjoy it. But I want to live through that. I don't want to barely be making it in my life. You feel me? So without a doubt, having kids, yeah, that slows me down from doing certain things. But whatever that is you want to do, a person make time for what they want to do. So I make time for that. I make time for working out. I make time for myself. I make time for training. I make time for coaching them. I make time for all of that stuff. Because a person makes time for what they want time for. If they don't have no time for you, they come around you, see you right there, then, oh, I ain't get to speak to you because I was in a rush. They don't have no time for you. You shouldn't have to ask a person for time. You shouldn't have to ask a person to do something you like. But if you're doing that, you might be by yourself. And it's like the saying go, I can do bad all by myself. I don't need your help for that shit. No help is needed. So therefore, if I'm gonna tell you what to do for me, if I'm gonna tell you how to make me happy, how about I be happy? Not without that energy. I'm gonna put this energy into my family, into my kids. I mean, if there's nothing else, I can say that the biggest reward is watching someone that you have spawned do things that you admire. Okay, I'm gonna give them them things to accomplish. I'm gonna set that up in front of them because that's my job as a father. If it was a kid's job to raise themselves, we'll leave them in the hospital, and we don't. And since we don't, as parents, we should be parenting. And since I'm parenting, this is what I like to do, so therefore my kids do this. I seen a dude, he kept saying that he didn't want his kid to ride motorbikes like he ride, but that's all he do. And so he would never let his son ride a motorbike, and it would drive him crazy that his son just wanted to ride bikes. And then he finally broke down and got him and started putting him on the bike because he couldn't stop it. Because your kid interests come from you. You told your kid without verbally saying it, but non-verbal actions, let them know that this is something to inspire for. Because this is what my dad, who I admire, aspired for. But you can't have them expire for nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. And your kid is a sponge. They're not holding you back. They're pushing you forward. They're only taking in what you're putting out. If you complain about your kid not doing enough, being lazy, because you lazy as fuck. You just refuse to address the fact that you lazy. If you sitting there and watching your kid eat unhealthy, it's because you're unhealthy and you're most likely on medication of some sort. Because you don't know no better. You feel me? You want your kids to know something that you never taught them. How fair is that? Not at all. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna inspire to be better. While I'm inspiring to be better, I'm gonna bring my kids in to watch my aspirations, and then I'm gonna turn around and ask for that same thing back from them. It's only fair. And while I'm asking for it back from them, I realize they start doing certain things on their own without me asking. Their own actions tell me I did the right thing. And a lot of times when we fall victim to it, we listen to other people telling us we're doing too much, let their kid have fun, but their kid ain't accomplished nothing. Their kid is in jail. Their kid is looking for another person to give them some type of affirmation. Their kid is looking for another person to give them some type of validation. Their kid is looking for another person to gain any type of self-confidence. Their kid is looking for that. So I don't agree with how they're raising their kids. You should never, ever let somebody change your mind when you pushing your kids to a whole nother level and they're not doing none of the things that you admire within their family. None of the things, but yet they're gonna give you pointers on what to do with your family. How does that make sense? They kid walking the streets, girl and male. And some of them girls who think they're males. They walk in the street, some of them males who think they're girls. But yet, you don't believe in what they're doing, and you listening to somebody else to tell you, don't train your kid today. Let them just go outside and don't put them in nothing. Let them just enjoy life. Listen, if life were meant to be done on a whim, we would just leave our kids in the hospital. But as soon as we started we started letting the government in our household, that's when we start messing up. It takes a village. It takes a village. It takes a village. And if your village ain't here supporting you, you need to get another village. If you got too many people around you that agrees with every single thing you're doing and nobody giving you a better outlook on how you're being as a person, you need another village. We don't need no yes man, but at the same time, we don't need nobody that's interrupting the overall bottom line of the village. You feel me? Somebody else trying to get theirs. You should be trying to get yours. No matter if you have a job or not, like you should be waking up within your day knowing that today I'm supposed to do this and this and this today. I wake up within my day knowing that there's certain workouts I need to finish before the boys get up. I wake up within my day knowing, okay, I need to get the food started for my boys because they can only eat this mess at school intentionally. They're already going to school learning stuff I care absolutely nothing about. But they have to play the game, so they have to learn it, and they have to make good grades at it. I care nothing about it. So now you're going to feed them stuff that are actually killing them. But if they don't eat, I'm killing them. So what I do, I wake up, do my workout, get my stuff, get their food and stuff ready. They might do a training session that everybody's involved in. Get them out the door so they're not coming to the teacher sleeping and they're ready to be engaged. Bring them back home, get ready for whatever sport we're gonna play that day. And if we didn't jog in the morning, then we all make it home at night from that sport, all of us go for a jog, including my 3-year-old Messiah, who's riding behind us in his car. It's gotta matter to you. And whenever your day don't matter because, oh, you know what, I'm off today, I don't have nothing to do today, you always got something to do. You should never be content with barely living, barely making it by. There's a reason that we on this earth. And barely doing it, I'm pretty sure ain't the reason. You feel me? There's a reason why we're here. And you should care that you accomplish at a certain level more or less than another person. I mean, if we want to be biblical, the Bible say each person will be rewarded by their own merit. So even in heaven, you're not even rewarded the same. We're not the same. That's the one place that we all agree that the Most High said that we're not going to have certain issues and certain sins and certain desires. Even there, you're not rewarded the same. And if we're not, okay, then here, I shouldn't carry myself the same. I'm not the same as you. I'm out here trying to get it. When I'm out here trying to get it, I want to see my little boys get it. I want them to see me out here pushing for something else. I want to see how hard I work to make sure that certain stuff happens for them and know how much I love them. I want them to know that there's a man in their life that love them and don't want nothing from them, and they're not trying to do anything that they shouldn't be doing to them as a man. That there are different types of love, and one of them, they should have no desire for. That's what I want. Absolutely none. But if we're not looking for better within ourselves, how can we demand better from somebody else? You can't, and you shouldn't. But yet we do on a daily basis, because I watch it and see it in the parents on a regular, and I'm like, what did you do today? Did you do 60 minutes of anything strenuous? What did you accomplish this week? When is the last time you got up there and put one foot in front of the other and trying to get it? You can't say that you got a job, because I was working out way more when I had a job than I do now. Now I only do it twice, let's say twice within a day. If we count my jog in the morning, my jog at night, and then in and out. I might miss a workout, so I don't count the jog as a workout or whatever, even though it's a mile or two. But never 1 mile, but let's say 2, 3. But you gotta be trying to get it. If you don't care about yourself, nobody else ain't gonna care about you. And if you don't show your kids, nobody else ain't gonna show them with no bad intentions. Everybody else is gonna have something that they're trying to get out of your child. But your child needs to know that there are people here that genuinely love them and want absolutely nothing from them, and that it's okay for them to give that love to somebody else, their kids. How would they know? There's no way of knowing if you ain't willing to teach them. And there's no way of going back after you didn't teach them and trying to teach them that as an adult. Because a person is who a person is. Their interest has already been gained and created. So if you want to have all the control, you want to have all the say, you don't wait till they're old and try to tell them what to do with their family. You mold it in them now. They're going to sway, but I guarantee it ain't going to be far from your way. Guarantee, no matter how much they sway, it ain't going to be far from your way. Care about it now, want it now, put it out now, that it's important now. Later's never promised. No matter how much I work out, I can still walk outside and get hit by a bread truck. I can never smoke and go outside and get hit by a pack of cigarette truck. I can never drink and go outside and get hit by a drunk driver. Still die due to alcohol. But I'm not gonna wait around for it. I'm gonna sit up here and make sure that while I'm living the best life for it. Anything else, you're gonna have to come and get me. Come and get me, baby. That's the only thing that matters to me. 2 miles now. A little bit over, but I'm not at 200 calories. So I ain't stopping until I hit 200 calories. What's your objective today? My objective is to burn off at a minimum over 200 calories. Think of my little dude. Think of Messiah. What up, Messiah? Love you. Love you like crazy. Now this is all he knows. He just woke up. Well, he waking up to daddy working out. Which is another one of my biggest issues. Because if I don't get up and do what I'm supposed to do, when I'm supposed to do it, guess what? He always want to get on the treadmill too. So I have to stop, let him go, jump back on, equate my time, make sure he ain't taking up too much of my calories that I think I burned off. So then I make sure I go to 3 miles. Stuff like that, but it's my fault. Because I woke up and didn't get right to it. I woke up, had to get myself together because I stayed up later. But I could have been done already. You feel me? But nothing's more important than him seeing me go through this workout. Nothing more important than him hearing me talk about him seeing me going through this workout. Nothing's more important than that. As a woman, I say it all the time, when you're raising a man, raise the man that you would like to be married to and you would like to be dating. As a woman raising a little girl, raise the little girl that you know you should have been. As a man raising a man, raise a man that you know you would like to have as a best friend. As a man raising a little girl, raise a little girl that you can respect and you would like to see as a wife. Parents raising athletes, like, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the next video. Hopefully you checked out the last video because I know it's going to answer a whole lot of questions you have from this video. And remember, it takes a video. It takes a village. Remember, it takes a village. See, my mind a little messed up. And I love you.